Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of my Hornby hobby. I felt like I need to do a review on this, which is the Bacchman locomotive cradle. And side note, it doesn't come like this with a base. I made the base, so that, the other side and the metal rod is what it comes with. I made the base because I feel that on its own it was too flimsy, because these could go in any direction you wanted. So I've glued that one down and made this one the movable one, and adjusted it to how I feel it should have been, out the box. So the thing is that I looked in the back of the Bacchman catalogue and found this and thought that'd be quite good. So I want to get in a look at this. So I've got the black 9F here, and the way this works is you make sure it's locked first, so then nothing moves. Bring all of these on, undo all the grub screws, the wing nuts, sorry. Slide your both sides of the cradle until you've got your locomotive exactly where you want it. Bring the plastic sliders in until it's clamping down on the locomotive body to where you want it. You will have to find the best amount of pressure to use to make sure it holds it. That's a lot better. So the idea with this is, once you unlock it, you can then tilt it by turning this wheel. Goes from there all the way to there. Okay. And this is actually a good idea in theory. However, it is a bit flimsy. I mean, the locking, especially, when you try and lock it, it locks, but it's not very good. I mean, it's so easy for it to just slide out, and then you turn it again. So the locking needs an improvement. It needs a proper switch or a button that goes click, and then it's locked. And then press it again, click, unlocks. Instead of a little slider that's so loose. That is so loose. Anyway. It is a nice idea. So then you can get the locomotive exactly where you want it. So let's say I wanted to take off the base keeper plate. I can put it there, lock it into place, grab a screwdriver, and then go ahead and undo the screws. And then it's actually pretty sturdy. And so on and so forth. I can do pretty much whatever I need to do. Tighten, loosen. And it helps to have a base, I find. So if it had come with a base, it would have been a lot better. So in this way, let's say I want to make sure that the wheels are okay. So I can just go like that, and it holds it really quite sturdily, but I think that's due to the fact that I've got a base. So if you are planning on getting this, make a base for it, because then it's less flimsy and less rocky. And then obviously you've got a light on it, and then obviously you can tilt it towards you and just check to see what the wheels are like. So it is a good idea, but I think it could have been designed a lot better. I feel like these two should have been joined together somehow. I see why they weren't, because obviously a locomotive could be that long, it could be that long, it could be that long. So they're designed to be adjustable, but I think maybe they should have been on sliders. Like maybe metal bars, metal square bars, going through there and then you can adjust them and then lock them in with a grub screw to tighten them up. But I actually think that this isn't a bad idea, having a base like this, because now I can fence this bit off, probably, and add a little place for all the parts, for all the spare parts. Oh, there it is. So, if you imagine, here you go, that, sticking that down in the corner, which I might end up doing, so that then take a screw out, and then place it in there, and then you've got your parts here. You can also put bigger parts around it, because I don't think I'm going to need all of this. And then to undo it, if I just release the grub screws just a little bit, there you go, you can lift it out and then place that down onto the mat. So I can't remember how much this was. I bought it off eBay. I haven't really used it yet for maintenance, but maintenance day is just around the corner, so I might be able to use it for that. So would I recommend it? Well, if it came with a base, a proper base, and if it felt a lot more sturdy and wasn't so flimsy, if I just take this out, it barely takes any effort. I mean, if I tilt it back and forth, you can see how much that rocks. That shouldn't rock, in my mind. It should just stay where you want it until you undo it. But once you've got a base on it, it's better. So would I recommend it? If you can make a base for it, then yes. But to be honest, it does seem like a lot of faffing around, especially when you compare it to this, the Pico Cradle. Because then, no faff, just boom, done. And it holds it pretty well too. And then, you know, exactly the same thing. That barely moved. So that foam's actually quite grippy. And plus it's smaller as well. So, to be honest, I'd more recommend the Pico Foam Cradle. There's a lot less faffing about. But hey, maybe this might be useful somewhere. So we'll just have to wait and see. In the meantime, though, that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. Always much appreciated. And until next time, stay safe and thanks for watching.